I'm going to make two videos about one of my favorite and one of the most underrated jazz standards, sugar. And the first video is going to be the most basic way, the most straightforward way to navigate these chord changes. The second video is going to be some more advanced concepts. So, what is the most straightforward way to navigate sugar, this awesome standard? Well, first of all, the very first thing I want to say, which I think is probably the most important thing, is that this is a very bluesy tune. So feel free, this is number one, feel free to play as much C blues as you want anywhere throughout this entire form. It's a very bluesy tune. It's just like begging you to play some blues. So absolutely um, feel encouraged to play lots of blues anywhere in the form, even the second half, which is a little bit less straightforward. C blues. So that's the first thing I want to say. The next thing I'll get into is, let's getting into just the most straightforward way to play some of these chord progressions. So like when we see a lot of this minor 2-5 in C. So this is a 2-5 in C minor. And we've talked about this in some other videos. The most straightforward way to navigate a minor 2-5 progression is using harmonic minor. So we're in the key of C, and using C harmonic minor, we can play that over this 2-5, and we can even play C harmonic minor over the 1 as well. Don't feel like you have to strictly play harmonic minor, minor, harmonic minor, minor, harmonic minor, harmonic minor, back to minor. Like you don't have to be that strict with it. You can just kind of play a lot, maybe play more minor over the C, but like if you do harmonic minor over the C minor, if you did harmonic minor over the full first 8 bars, that's fine too. But really, the harmonic minor is meant to address this 2-5. So you can think about that scale being used to address both of these chords here. So we have harmonic minor. It works really well. It's the most straightforward thing you can do. Now, the whole first half of the form is minor 2-5. So you have a minor 2-5 to C, and then actually you have a 5, and then you're back to C minor, and then you have a slower minor 2-5. So the first half is really straightforward, right? Okay, so now let's get to the second half of the chord progression where I think it gets a little more interesting. So this chord here, this is a Lydian dominant chord. It's like a mixed Lydian chord with a sharp 11 raised 4. So you could think of there's a scale for that. Lydian dominant. We've talked about this in some other videos. It's actually the same notes as a D flat or C sharp melodic minor scale. If you find it helpful to think of it in that way, I find it a little bit easier just to think of this as a G flat mixed Lydian scale with a raised 4. And that's what that sounds like. And it has this augmented triad in that scale, which you don't get in any of the major scale modes. So if you play that augmented triad, it kind of brings out the sound of this totally different type of scale here. So that's watch out for that. If you're like a beginner or intermediate jazz musician, that chord's going to be a little bit different. So make sure you kind of watch out for that. Now, for the most straightforward thing you can do here is to actually just play an F minor scale. If we think of this as an F minor scale has both an F minor and an E flat 7 in it. So like F Aeolian. It just works very simply and straightforwardly over those two chords. Now, again, we have a minor 2-5, so we can think harmonic minor over these two chords right here. And then lastly, before we get to this 5 chord, there's one other chord that we really kind of got to watch out for, and that's this A flat 7 chord, again with a sharp 11. So again, we're thinking A flat mixolydian with a raised 4. It's the same scale that we were using over here, but up a half step. I mean, a whole step, sorry. Up a whole step. So this is like sort of like D sharp or E flat melodic minor. It's an A flat mixolydian scale, but with a raised 4. And then we're back to G7, so we're back to C harmonic minor, and that works great over that. So to recap, we have a lot of C, a lot of C minor, a lot of C harmonic minor, and we got this chord right here and this chord right here, which you're going to want to watch out for and play a Lydian dominant scale. G flat Lydian dominant, A flat Lydian dominant. And the rest is pretty much, we have C minor, C harmonic minor, maybe F minor here to get you through both of these two chords, and then Lydian dominant. C minor, C harmonic minor, C minor, C harmonic minor, C minor, C harmonic minor, C minor, Lydian dominant, F minor, C harmonic minor, A flat Lydian dominant, and C harmonic minor. That's the most straightforward way. And of course, lots of blues all up in here, just like all over it whenever you want, as much as you want. So I think that's what makes this song so awesome, is that it's very bluesy. You can play as much blues as you want, but it also has these interesting chords that make it more colorful. So it has like this blend of color and bluesy soulfulness that makes this song awesome. Now in the next video, I'll talk about some more concepts that make this song awesome, to make it even more interesting, that you can work on. And I think you'll really start to see why this is one of my favorite songs, because it is just it's so simple but so interesting.